Hi, I'm Dr. Judy Morgan of Dr. Judy Morgan's Naturally Healthy Pets. I've been a veterinarian in the holistic field for over 38 years. And today in my kitchen, I have friends that are from Viva Raw Pet Food Company, and we're going to talk about how to balance nutrients for complete diets for cats, which are very different from dogs.
I'm Zach, co-founder of Viva Raw, a company that focuses on high-quality nutrition for cats and dogs. We ship all over the United States.
I'm Jennifer, the other co-founder of Viva, and so today with Judy, we're going to take you through all 5 of our single protein recipes: chicken, turkey, beef, duck, and rabbit. And specifically, we're going to look at our pure recipes, which are a base mix that follows the pre-model raw ratio of 80% meat, 10% bone, and 10% organ. So with it being a base mix, there are some additional vitamins and minerals you'll need to add for your cats to customize it for their nutrition.
In this video, we're going to balance the Viva Raw Pure Rabbit, which can be fed to dogs or cats, but we're going to show you how to balance it for your kitty cats so that it is a complete diet. This pouch has 2 pounds in it, so that's going to give you quite a few days of food for your kitty cats. So can you tell us what is in this particular pure recipe?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is one of our more interesting recipes because it is primarily from the whole rabbit itself. So whole rabbit with the meat and the bone. Obviously, it's very, very difficult to source a ton of just rabbit, boneless rabbit meat, but we do actually add additional lung, liver, kidney, as well as a little bit of rabbit meat to make sure that this hits sort of 80% muscle meat, so it's 10% bone and 10% organ. This is actually very important because if you just feed whole rabbit by itself, you'll probably realize that there's a little bit too much calcium and could result in a little bit of constipation or chalkier stools.
I would say that is something we commonly hear about, when people try out different rabbit recipes. It's very common that it's kind of bony, and I think mostly it's because people are using just whole rabbit in there, so the calcium and the bone content is high. So we definitely took extra steps to make sure it was a little more balanced. It had the right level of bone.
Which is really interesting because I've made a lot of hypoallergenic recipes for dogs, in particular with IBD, and we've done gently cooked, so I'll put it in the slow cooker.
Yeah.
Deboning rabbit is one of the worst chores you could ever do in your life. It is almost impossible. All right, so for our rabbit recipe, similar to most recipes, to get them balanced, trace minerals are the hardest thing to find. So manganese, zinc, iodine are where we're going to be low. Interestingly, if this were whole rabbit that also included the fur, then our manganese and zinc, we would be fine. We'd still have to get something for our iodine. And then we need vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin B1 or thiamine. And we find in the cat recipes, we need a lot more B1 than we do in the dog recipes, because I haven't had to supplement that for the dog recipes, but we do for the kitty
It's
cats.
actually triple the requirement for dogs, which is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. But without it, we get blindness and cardiomyopathy. So pretty important that we make sure that it's in there. And then we also need folic acid and choline. The choline was something that was interesting for this particular recipe. And then this also doesn't have enough omega-3s. So we're going to add a fish oil for that. And we've chosen a sardine anchovy. And then cats also have higher taurine requirements, which again, we can get blindness and cardiomyopathy if we don't have enough taurine in the diet. So we're going to have to add that as well. All right, so to get things balanced, we're going to start with turmeric, and the turmeric is going to give us our manganese. From a Chinese medicine standpoint, turmeric is great. We use it to make golden paste, but it's a great chi tonic.
It's also full of antioxidants.
Yep, so it's really good stuff. So you could get your own turmeric root and grind it. I actually see it pretty commonly in the grocery stores now, which is kind of fun. All right, and then we're going to use RX Essentials for cats from RX Vitamins. We're going to use that to cover our zinc, our iodine, vitamin D, vitamin E, thiamine, and folic acid. So we're covering a lot of bases with this. And it needs 2 scoops or 2 teaspoons. The scoop that's in there is a teaspoon. Now, by making 2 pounds of this, obviously that's a lot if you only have 1 cat. So once you mix all this together, you could portion it out and freeze it in smaller portions.
Yeah, so generally speaking, we recommend keeping our food, like the food defrosted in your fridge for up to 3 days. So if you're not going to go through it all in that time, just portion it, leave it in your freezer, pull it out when you need.
And then we need choline. And choline, good news, we needed 350 milligrams and we've got 350 milligram capsules.
Exact.
Isn't that amazing? Oops, this one has not been opened. Okay. So for this, obviously we need to open the capsule. They twist off very easily. And sprinkle that through there. Okay.
Cats have double the choline requirement than dogs, which is also why you'll see that we didn't do this with the dog recipes, but we need it for cats.
Okay. And then we need our omega-3s. So we need about a teaspoon, and 1 pump of this is a half a teaspoon. So 1, 2. Okay.
And a little bit extra.
And a little extra for the priming. All right. Certainly not going to hurt them with extra omegas. And then we still don't have enough taurine even with the RX Essentials. So we're going to use a pure taurine powder. And we need to add 1/8 of a teaspoon. This one, that'll be 500 milligrams of taurine that we're going to add with that 1/8 of a teaspoon. So it's not a lot of powder, but really critical that we have that in there.
Yeah, so the other thing about our pure recipes, because they are a base mix with nothing added, they are, especially with rabbit, we do have a lot of people use it when they have food sensitivity. So as you can see here, you have a lot of control over what you put in. And as you watch our other videos on the other proteins, we're using kind of different things. So you really get a lot of flexibility in what you add, what works best for your cat. So that's one of the reasons we, our pure recipes work super well.
We have a taste tester showing up. Come here.
You can't sneak past them.
Nope. Okay, we decided we liked whatever that was. Rabbit, of course. Thanks for watching. I hope you are as excited about trying these recipes for your cats as my Clowder was trying these recipes. For more information and for 20% off your first order at vivarawpets.com, use the code Dr. Judy, and please like and follow them on social media at Viva Raw Pets.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and follow Dr. Judy. Also on her social medias at Dr. Judy Morgan, or go to her website, drjudymorgan.com, for tons of great information on how to keep your pets naturally healthy.